Sunday to you, July 13th. Middle of summer already. I'm just sitting here in my backyard, hanging out, enjoying a little off time. Pretty nice night out here. Anyway, I'm not sure how many people are going to hop on. Looks like we got a couple dozen on here right now, but we'll wait for everybody to hop on a little more, and then we'll get rolling here. I don't have a whole lot, like I said last week. Big Ludington tournament this weekend, or this coming week, rather. The big boys. Hey, Jason C., appreciate it. With a big tournament coming up this coming week in Ludington, the information is going to be a little scarce. And it's not that I don't have it, it's just I'm not going to give it out. And I'm sure everybody understands why. You know, it's tournament time, so I don't want anybody showing up in my house with pitchforks and torches and things like that. Thanks, Jim Dabrowski. Good to see you, man. So I'll give a little information what I can. Hey, Tracy, Craig, Teresa, good to see you guys. Always good to see everybody on there. So many familiar names I see every week. I really appreciate everybody coming back. Dan Canham, always good to see you. He's a moderator on here. If you got any questions about the channel or the Discord or anything like that, Dan is here. He's a moderator on the Discord also. Hey, Bob Hunter, good to see you, man. He's a moderator on the Discord also, and he keeps that thing just rolling smoothly. So, Dan, much appreciation to you. Thanks for always being around. If you want to join the Discord, if you want to join the channel membership, the information to do that is down below. Get you access to the Discord, get you access to the charter giveaways at the end of the year. All that information is readily available on this channel, and happy to have everybody aboard. So, all right. How many people we got? We jumped up to over 80 already, so appreciate that. No poll tonight, nothing like that. Just bare bones sitting in my backyard, enjoying a little off time, a little summertime. I'd like to get the barbecue going. If I can dig in there and find some steaks or something, or maybe some burgers in the house. Maybe when I'm done, I'll get the barbecue going. But anyway, hope everybody is doing well this weekend. Scott Argetsinger, good to see you, man. Another moderator on the channel. Always good to see Scott on here. Scott is a wealth of knowledge, and man, oh man, can he make your reels just sing smoothly. Craig Rao, thanks for the super chat, man. Huge thank you. That really does help support the channel. Most of you know now. I'll give you a little information here on what's going on with the filming and the editing. But before I forget, I always want to remind everyone that these Sunday night live streams are proudly brought to you by DREAMWEAVER Lures and Smart Troll. Check them out. Links are down below. If you're not using either one of those products, you should be. Smart Troll was invaluable to me yesterday with the currents going on out there. It always amazes me where I think my divers should be running and where they're actually running, and I can tell that on the Smart Troll system. Huge difference in where I think they should be and where they're actually at. So yeah, big contributor to success lately, the Smart Troll. But I have two people now that have filmed for me. We put out two videos, and one was last week on a lake trout charter. Gabe Salison, good to see you, man. Thank you very much. Gabe is in charge of the Ultimate Salmon Derby. He and his lovely wife Courtney run that. And hey, guys, if you have not gotten your Ultimate Salmon Derby tickets yet, what are you even doing? Huge payouts every 2 weeks, huge cash prizes, monster prizes, and for a cheap amount. Anybody can win out there. I saw it last year. I went to the end of the year roundup for the Ultimate Salmon Derby, and I saw that it wasn't the charter boats winning this thing. It was the weekend anglers getting out there and winning monster cash prizes and huge prize giveaways. Mitten Outdoors, thanks for the super chat, buddy. Really do appreciate that. So if you have not gotten your Ultimate Salmon Derby ticket yet, jump in there and get on that thing. Seriously, anybody can win that. And the information is theultimatesalmonderby.com. All the questions are answered on there. Gabe is on here, so if you have any questions for Gabe, I'm sure he'll be happy to answer. But get in there and get after it, because there are some really nice prizes. But anyway, 2 weeks ago, we put a video out on a lake trout charter we had with my good friend Little Stevie. And then this week, we put one out on a salmon charter that we did. One was filmed by one guy, one was filmed by the other guy. Both were edited, of course, by that prospective individual. And both came out wonderfully. And I'm very happy with both those people. So Both those guys now have jobs coming on the boat throughout the rest of the summer and filming and editing. It's going to be a video a week. And I won't have any this week just because, well, here's the funny thing. I don't have any charters this week. For whatever reason, I don't know if it's the Ludington tournament going on or what it is, but I don't have any charters until this Saturday. And then after this Saturday, I am booked all the way up until the middle of September. I might have a couple openings here and there, but I am slammed. But here's the crazy thing. Fishing is on fire right now. And I'm not going to say where or how. If you know where to go and you know what to run and your tactics are good, fishing is smoking good right now out of Manistee. So I have Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday open. If anybody wants to go, give me a text or a call. I will happily book you a charter and get you out there. It is really, really good. We fished yesterday in a six boat trip. 5 other boats in our boat, and we boated a ton of fish, all silvers, I think, except for 4 trout, coho, kings, steelhead, lake trout. We had over 35 bites on that one trip. It was absolutely smoking hot good. And I'm from what I understand from this morning talking to the guys, it's continuing on. So if you're looking to get out, I mean, now is the time. And like I said, I don't have any other openings until the end of the year. So hey, Jay Fogarty, good to see you. So if you want to get out there, 231-942-8976. How many YouTubers give their, I'm not even a YouTuber really, but how many guys on YouTube? David Robbins, good to see you, man. Thank you so much for the super chat. But how many guys on YouTube give their phone number out? I don't think many, but I'm stupid enough to do it. So if you want to go, call or text me, 231-942-8976. I have a feeling that it will, now that I mentioned this, now that I've said that the fishing is that darn good, they'll probably book up pretty quick. So give me a holler this evening if you want to go no later. Well, whenever you want. I'll let you know if they're filled or not. But yeah, I'm happy to get you out there. But where was I? Where the heck was I? Oh, the cameraman. So yeah, they're coming back out throughout the rest of the year. The super chats made me think about it. Huey Merrill, good to see you, man. Thanks for the super chat. So, of course, you know, these guys don't work for free. So these super chats go a long way to help get the channel out there, get you the quality content that you want. You know, I mean, this is high quality, right? Just me sitting in my backyard staring into a phone. But I do enjoy having those guys on the boat, and the work that they do on the filming and the editing is top notch. So I'm really excited throughout the rest of the year to get all that out there for you guys. It's going to be really fun. It's going to be a lot of good content for you. Trying to think where else I want to go. We can just do a Q&A thing if you guys want. I'm happy to what's that? Jason C, thank you. Ken Brescia, thank you for the super chats, guys. Super helpful for the channel and much appreciated. You guys are outstanding. Good luck to everybody that's fishing Ludington this Don Middleton, thank you from up in Canada. Thank you so much, man. Good luck to everybody that's fishing the Ludington offshore this week. It's going to be a really good tournament. I think the fishing is going to be outstanding. Like I said, if you know where to go and you know what to run right now, it's on. And it's shocking to me also because when we fished yesterday, I think we brought in close to 80 fish throughout the 6 boats. It might have been more than that. I don't remember. Anyway, doesn't matter. I was shocked because we're in a full moon, just coming off the full moon. I think it's a waning. What is that called? Waning gibbous, something like that. Anyway, just coming off a full moon. The water is still cold, and there was another factor too that I was thinking about. Oh, we had a huge lightning storm the night before. Normally, you put those three things into effect, and the fishing goes. But it did not go. It went the other way. So really cool. Justin Barber, thank you for subscribing. I just got a notification that you joined up. Appreciate that, man. So some of the stats about the plug bite, I'm not going to answer any questions like that just because like I said, with the tournament going on, I can't get into too much details, but I will say this. I just got information from the Manistee River RV Resort, and you guys know I love that shop. They are getting all the DREAMWEAVER 4-inch plugs in there very soon, probably this week. So if you're looking to run those new DREAMWEAVER 4-inch plugs, you can get them right there. You can get Black Sheep Lures plugs right there as well. They got those in stock. They got everything else that you want. honestly, it is the best salmon and trout selection in Manistee. Absolutely, bar none, by far. And I've been told by many people that work in there, especially one guy, a pretty cool guy that works there. Uh, many of you are stopping in there and getting ice cream or shopping, and you're mentioning that you have seen, you saw it on this channel, and that's the reason you went there. They love to hear that. Absolutely love to hear that. So if you, Nick R, thanks for the super chat, buddy. Much appreciated, dude. So if you stop in there, the Manistee River RV Resort, I almost booger that up. Manistee River RV Resort, the old Insta Launch in Manistee. That's what everybody still calls it locally. I think it'll always be that way. But if you stop in there, make sure you mention that you saw it on this channel. That's the reason you're there. They'd love to hear that. It goes a long way. So cool. All right. What do you want to talk about? We got a bunch of people on here now. We got 125 people on here. 23 thumbs up. Jason Everett, thank you so much for the super chat, dude. Huge shout out back to you. Whatever you want to talk about, again, I can't get into huge or deep dive into the details on the fishing. JD saying black sheep lures were working good for him. Cool. Glad to hear that. Yeah, they worked great for me last year. I know they will this year also. I can't get into a deep dive, like I said, on the on all the details, but I can answer some general questions if you want. Like I said, fishing is really good right now. If you want to go, call or text me. I'm happy to get you out. I have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday open, and then after that, I am booked up until middle of September. A-bomb. Yeah, Scott Krieg. A-bomb is always good. Dark Blues Dagger. I will say that that flasher that's now available through DREAMWEAVER, the Manistee River RV Resort had them in stock. I think they're all gone again. I think you guys blasted them out again. Good for you. That flasher has taken at least one fish on every trip this year. There might be one trip. I was trying to think about that earlier. If it didn't, I think every trip that I've had this year, that flasher has taken at least one fish. Running it with a money shot fly or a blue-green dolphin fly or a pickled sunshine or a riverside. That thing has just been steady staple for me throughout this entire year. So if you have not got that flasher yet, you can get it through DREAMWEAVER. You can get it through the Manistee River RV Resort. Grab that thing. That thing has been, it is not, I know it's named after my boat, and I know I came up with the design, and it sounds very pretentious for me to sit here and say, well, that thing's so good, I mean, you gotta go get one. If it wasn't good, I would tell you I made a piece of crap. I would tell you. If it was a piece of crap, I'd say I made a piece of crap. Buy it, but it's good. So check it out. I hope you guys enjoy it. Hope you guys catch a ton of fish on it. And I just got bit by a mosquito. It's kind of nice where I live. We have apple orchards surrounding us here. So with all the spraying they do for pests, pests and mosquitoes and whatever, they spray a ton. It keeps the mosquito population down pretty good here where I'm at. But I just got nailed by one. Oh well, who cares? All right. I'm missing comments. I'm going to watch now. If you got questions, comments, whatever, let's do it. Paul Buckle, Wade won for the Ultimate Salmon Derby today. Good luck, dude. I hope it's a monster, and I hope you win a ton of money. Let me just ask my favorite release or everybody's favorite release on a Downrigger. The DREAMWEAVER dead set release by far is my absolute favorite. It's got two snubbers, one above the blacks release, one below it. The thing is adjustable. You can crank your downriggers right. My first mate knows if I see boats go by and their downrigger arms are just looking like noodles, they don't have them cranked down. It gives me anxiety. And my first mate always chuckles about that. But you want to get your downrigger arms cranked down. When that fish hits, you want tension on that thing. You don't want your rod half tension. That didn't sound right. But you know what I mean. You want to crank those things down. That blacks release on that dead set absolutely works wonderful. The other thing I love about that, well, there's a couple other things. The bungee cords on there, or the shock absorbers on there, if you bring your cannonball up too fast, you drop it down, whatever. Today's downriggers are super fast. It's easy to break off a cannonball. You get that thing going too quick, and and away it goes, and your probe goes to the bottom along with it. Trust me, I've done it. Those shock absorbers take away that. The other thing about those shock absorbers, those bungee cords, is I can reach down and I can pick up that downrigger ball by the wire. I just grab it on bungees and I can pick that thing right up, reset it, and send it on its way. The old The old way, you had to pull it in with a cord, reset it, or lift the arm up if you could and do it that way. Love the DREAMWEAVER dead set releases. That was a very long answer to that question. I hope that made sense to everybody. All right. What else we got? I know I probably missed a ton. I can scroll back through here. All right. What else you got? If you don't have anything, that's cool. We'll get out of here. I'll be back next Sunday. No problem. I'll give you a detailed report next Sunday. I have no doubt that the fishing is going to be really good this week. It's going to be a really good tournament. A lot of big fish are going to come in. No doubt about it. Hey, Bill Gerlach. Good to see you, man. Hey, Terry. How are you? All right. I'll give it a couple more seconds here and we'll get out of here. Dan Canham. Yeah, Dan, you got that tournament going for the Discord membership? If you want more information on that, if you want to get into this little private tournament we got going on August 9th, get on the Discord, join the channel membership, get on the Discord. All the information is right there. It'll be a blast. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be good eats, good people, good times, all right there at the Manistee River RV Resort. Going to be fun. Solo fishing, 3 setups. What would I run? Downrigger diver and a long line, depending on where the fish were, of course, where the break's at, where the activity is, but downrigger diver and a long line. And you can modify from there. If it's all your divers going, put out 2 divers and a downrigger. Modify, just modify. If it's all long lines going, put out all long lines. Don't get in the mindset that, hey, I got to run this, this, and this, and that's all I can do. Just listen to what the fish are telling you. That's the biggest thing. And I know salmon fishing it's intriguing. When I first got into it, I figured there's a cheat code out there. Somebody's got a book out there, and there's good books, don't get me wrong. But I figured somebody's got a book out there, and all the answers are in that book, black and white. That's crap. It changes every day. The best answer I can give, what lure should I run? What long line should I run? Where should I run my divers? Where should I run my downriggers? All good questions, but the simplest answer to all that is listen to what the fish are telling you. What speed should I be running? Well, if they're hitting on a faster speed, speed it up. If they're not biting and you're going slow, speed it up. And the opposite, if you're going fast and they're not biting, slow it down. Listen to what the fish are telling you. That is the simplest answer, but it's also the most accurate answer out there. Does a resort have charcoal grills? I believe they do, MPA. In fact, I'm almost certain they do. Yeah. Dan Gavin, 5 color. 5 color is a great rod. Yeah, no doubt. Fred Bailey, when I'm saying the 18s, what does that mean? Okay, so I did a video a while back on salmon jargon, and that's one of the things we covered. It's a GPS line. It's the north code on the GPS. So if you look at your north line on your GPS, it'll say north, normally 80-something, dot something, something, something. It's after the 80-something, the next line is going to be where you're at. So when we're fishing the 18s, we look at our north line, our north code. So it'll say north, I think it's 86.18 ... or it'll be north 86.12 ... That's what we mean by those numbers. What's the best length of copper you can have on the boat? I would go with a 300 copper. Over the years, 300 copper has been the most consistent. There's a lot of 225 is another really, really good one. Some of our biggest fish and most productive fish have taken on 225, but that 300 is right up there. So it'd be one of those two. I'd give the slight nod towards the 300. You're welcome, guys. You're welcome, Mitch. It's pretty nice out here. All right. I think we're good. Thank you, everybody, for the super chats. Huge appreciation for that. Like I said, fishing is on fire. Not going to give the details, but if you